also stopped for the turnover on downs, and now we're at Port Richmond with their second set of downs after taking the ball back inside their 20. Prosecco on a shotgun. Reyes James is right. The pass, and it's incomplete. Port Richmond receivers have issues with drops all night, it seems like, and the punt team is on. Eagle gained some momentum with that last drive. Unfortunately, you guys weren't able to see it. Once again, we apologize, but we're back up now. Let's hope that Eagle can keep that momentum from that last drive. Also, let's see if Eagle can field a punt. The last 2 weeks, we have not fielded a punt. Maybe we can get something going on a return, make a couple guys miss. Oh, and it looks like it might have been blocked slightly, but that ball is going to be inside the Eagle 40. And that's a huge break for the Eagle offense. Talking to Coach Vesey of Port Richmond at the half, he is not satisfied with the 6-0 lead. Says one-score games can go any way. It doesn't matter. You never know how the ball is going to bounce. He says his team needs one more touchdown for him to feel comfortable. And you know what? I agree with him. And Eagle needs to get on the board here if they want any shot at winning this game. I cannot stress the importance of what this means in the overall standings and going forward with both teams having relatively difficult schedules, playing 2 of the top 4 teams in the next 4 or 5 games. Kamar in the center, takes a snap, handoff. Not gonna lie, there probably should have been a flag thrown at the end of that play for unsportsmanlike conduct with number 3 kind of kicking, but I'm not mad at letting it slide either. We'll see, as long as they keep it consistent on both sides. That's Burt and Anton in the backfield. And that's going to be offsides. He couldn't wait. Wait, they called a false start. I mean, I could see how the blitzer startled the offensive lineman, but it didn't look like anybody moved on my end. Going to replay second down here. Looks like 2nd and 15. Maybe they're going to get those 5 yards back. Laundry's flying all over the field. Things get a little chippy in the trenches. And there we go. They get the 5 yards back. Replay second down. Going to be 2nd and 10 on the 30-yard line. Two-back set with right. Up the middle, and Prince looks like he has pay dirt. Prince Anton into the end zone for the Eagle Brooklyn touchdown. Oh, and it looks, I see a lot of laundry on the field. Not sure what's going on here. getting a little chippy, not sure what's happening. Hopefully it doesn't negate the touchdown.
Okay, Sanaya, can you get up? Sanaya, can you get up?
I know I say it every weekend, but gonna need some type of system so we can understand what these referee discussions are, or they're gonna need, like in the pros, a loudspeaker. There's fouls on both teams, but it looks like
Sanaya.
something's going on with the defense, and I think the touchdown is gonna stand. They might need to give them like singer microphones so the crowd can know what's going on, because that was just a lot of hand gestures and not a lot of vocalization going on. So if you guys are in the dark, so am I. So the ball looks like it's coming back as they spotted it inside the 20. Must have been a holding call. Just in case you're tuning in late, we had at the start of the second half, Eagle go 3 and out on defense, and then on offense had a strong drive to the 1 and get stonewalled for a goal line stand by Port Richmond for another 3 and out with the Eagle defense. And now Eagles back on offense after what we thought was a touchdown. Looks like it was brought back by a holding call. I don't know where the markers are. I think it's first down. Ron in the shotgun. Back to pass, rolls out on a wheel route. And that's tight end Karan Overbay with the touchdown on a beautiful touch pass from Kamar Carter on the rollout. Okay, so now let's recap. That was actually the 2-point conversion, which was brought back. It's not a touchdown. That was so it was a 2-point conversion after Prince Anton's touchdown. And that was a solid play call and great execution. And now the score is 8-6 Eagle Academy. And now it's up for the defense to stand strong. My apologies, fans. There's just a lot going on the field here, and referees didn't exactly make it clear what was going on. And that's the momentum Eagle Brooklyn needed. Webb with the kickoff, end over end kick. Field just inside the 25. Uh-oh. And he gets tripped up. And just like that, the momentum has shifted back to Port Richmond's side with the great return. He looked like he was shot out of a cannon after receiving that kickoff. And the Coach Anderson's chagrin, missed tackles once again, playing a role. Prosecco on the center, takes a snap, handoff, and he runs it through his own man, and he still managed to get positive yardage. If you're the Eagle defense, this cannot happen. He cannot run into his own lineman and still manage to get 8 or 9 yards. Somebody has to make a play in that backfield, and once again, Coach Anderson's not happy as he's on the field talking about the missed tackles. 2nd and 1. Coming up from the 32-yard line. Five in motion. That was some tough running by Richard James Reyes Jr. Wonder if they call him RJ.
First and 10.
New set of downs. Inside handoff. He breaks to the outside, and he steps out of bounds. Steps out of bounds. So I don't know what's happening on that side of the Eagle defensive line or with the Eagle outside linebackers, but they are running the same play, and we are not allowing ourselves to come off the blocks and get inside the backfield and make those tackles for a loss. Timeout, Eagle. Eagle needed that timeout because their defense is on the heels right now, and they're essentially running the same play, and Eagle cannot stop them. So I don't see why they wouldn't run the same play again. Eagle needs a big play and a big stop. Yeah, as we go through this timeout, we want to let you know this stream is brought to you by Bless the Fresh. Bless the Fresh was created in 2016, and the company's goal is to create affordable and upscale clothing while bringing awareness to the Bless the Fresh movement. Bless the Fresh also offers manufacturing services for outside clothing for your business. Please visit Bless the Fresh on Instagram at the tag on your screen. We want to thank Bless the Fresh for sponsoring today's game. If you want to see your business promoted on the next stream, please visit sagemediasolutions.com and fill out the contract form or DM Sage Media Solutions directly on Instagram. And now back to the action as a new set of downs for Port Richmond. Oh, that's a... Oh, okay, that was just the water guys. Almost thought there was an injury. Back on the center. James Jr. in the backfield. Same play. And he's carrying guys. And he's stopped after a medium gain. Second down. Just outside the 10-yard line. Rusecco takes the snap. Isaiah Wise coming off the edge and takes out James Jr. in the backfield. He couldn't wait for that snap. Offensive line did not read that at all. I don't know if Rusecco has the ability to shift protections, but if he didn't, the coach should have seen that coming and made the call. That's a great dial-up by Coach Anderson with the outside linebacker blitz. Big third down coming. And a snap, inside handoff. Fortune on the stop. And he keeps his leg churning. Looks like it's about 5-6 yards. There's a possibility that they're going to keep the offense out there for this crucial fourth down. Just want to thank you guys again for sticking with us through the technical difficulties. We greatly appreciate you guys here at Sage Media Solutions. I can't see right now. It looks like it might be a turnover on downs. Oh, they signaled. Oh, they signaled first down. Unfortunately, Eagle defense couldn't come up with the stop. Now they're back against the wall. They need to have that same stand that Port Richmond had at the beginning of the second half. And the crowd getting wild here. Time for the Eagle defense to come up with a big turnover. Man in motion. And he stopped short. Second down. Marcus McNeil on the stop. I don't think the fans heeded the coach's motions to tone it down while they were on offense. Usually a thing for the defense to make the offense not be able to hear and force the false starts. Same play again. And he gets stood up by big David Wallace, number 75. And looks like Eagle defender down. Oh, no, he's back up. That's Marcus McNeil Strong, slow to get up. Third down. This is guaranteed fourth down territory here. Rusek on the center, hands off, and he walks into the end zone. You know, on this drive, they didn't do anything special. They ran the same running play each time, and Eagle was not able to stop them. They're going to have to do something on the next defensive series to stop that play. And they're going to continue running away from the bigger guys on the line. So the smaller guys and the backers are going to have to step up and make a play. And that was a touchdown by Reyes James Jr. I'm sorry, James Reyes Jr. And 2-point conversion, no good. And it's now 12-8, Port Richmond up.
Hey guys, help me with this. I came here to see this game, right? This is the date, right? It's 7 o'clock, right? You got me?
Go to Mike, go to Mike. Sorry for that brief interruption. That 2-point conversion stop is huge. It's monumental because now it stays a 4-point game. So a touchdown can give us the lead instead of a tie. Prince Anton and Noah Mack back deep with Jeremiah Fortune and Nehemiah Morsby as the shortbacks.
They're getting. I think they're
A
right.
little delay with kicker getting the football onto the field. Sandoval getting ready to make the kick. Short kick, Overbay takes it, and he slides down around a 44-yard line or so. Eagle offense gets back on the field after 2 positive drives in the second half. Let's see if they can keep the creativity going. As Noah Mack in the backfield. Carter under center, takes the snap, hands off, and maybe a yard if that. This is a huge drive for Eagle to try to take back the momentum. Running backs trying to run behind Big 75, David Wallace there, but to no avail. Let's see if Coach Jones goes in the play action book right here and try to catch the defense sleeping. Oh, and it's a handoff to Anton. And he's breaking to 40. Down to the 30. About to call it the 33-yard line maybe. That's an Eagle Brooklyn first down. And that's Prince's second big run of the day. I know I mentioned Shaq Taylor in the first half, wondering why we haven't seen him, and he's out this game with a calf strain. So that's why we haven't seen number 21 Shaq Taylor in the backfield. Prince back there after the big run. Carter on the center. Takes a snap and runs the same play, and it gets snuffed out. You know, I understand if it works, trying to run it back, but some misdirection would have been huge right there. We probably would have had a touchdown because the entire Red Raider defense went the same exact place the play ran previously. You run that misdirection, and Prince has the open field all day to run up the left sideline. Second down and 10. Defense chants getting louder. Let's see if Eagle can quiet the crowd. And a snap. And he puts the ball on the ground. And it looks like it's going to be Red Raider ball. And they tried to run the same play. And it did not work. The crowd did not need that to get them any more hype. I think a play action rollout to the right side right there could have been money. You know, with a crossing route, run a drag route underneath and a deep post, and would have had the Port Richmond defensive backfield on their heels. I'm just a commentator. Now, Eagle defense got to come up big here. One can assume that Port Richmond is going to continue running the same play that worked the entire previous drive. Same formation as Rusecco gets under center. Takes a snap and hands off, and this time they just run it to the right side, and Eagle snuffs it out much better on that side. Pretty sure since they didn't gain more than a yard there, they're probably going to go back to the left side to try to run that play again. Eagle defense needing to come up with a big stop here. Second down. It's like about 2nd and 8 maybe. Two back set. And Reyes James Jr. with the carry for the essentially a big game. Looks like it's going to be 3rd and short. I'm sorry, I keep messing up his name. It's Richard James Reyes Jr. Rusecco getting a play from the sideline. Looks like it's 3rd and 1 from about the 47-yard line of Eagle Brooklyn. And a QB sneak, and it's going to be a 1st down and a new set of downs for Port Richmond. Tell you what, Eagle has to come up with a stop here because they cannot give up another touchdown going into the 4th quarter. First and 10 from the 45-yard line of Eagle Brooklyn. And it looks like that's going to be the end of the 3rd quarter. We have a score of Port Richmond 12, Eagle Brooklyn 8. Scoreboard reading like a baseball game played here. We'll be back to you in the 4th quarter. What'd you say? What's going on?
You don't know what quarter it is.
It should be.
4. Ain't 3rd quarter been happening for 30 years.
Yeah, probably no more. Jeez, at the night game.
I don't know why you did that. You be like me when you were twice.
Should probably wear long socks too.
I see. I mean, it's like now.
He didn't unmute one before. We are not sure when they were flipping sides. They didn't flip sides in the 3rd quarter. Another strong run by James. By Reyes Jr. And a new set of downs. This Eagle defense looks worn out because Reyes Jr. is not necessarily a speed back, but he is overpowering them, and they're struggling to tackle him.
It's 2:50 left.
Okay.
Yeah, 4th quarter, and it's 2 minutes and 50 seconds.
So officially, it's 2 minutes and 50 seconds left in the fourth quarter. I gotta say, most refs have been really good with the time as far as each game goes, but I feel like we're at a loss here. And that's a tackle for a loss. And David Wallace in on the initial stop to string it out. Gonna be second down and about 12.
Yeah, no, they never tell them they never flip, so that's why. 12-6. 12-8. Apparently, there's been like 3 minutes left, so I don't know how that came out. Yeah, I know. Oh, so confused.
Eagle defense having to stand strong here. Under 3 minutes left, down 4. Timely turnover would be money right now. Number 12, Preston Cottrell, in with the big hit. And it looks like Reyes Jr. is coming up short. He's hurt. Maybe coming to take a couple plays off before he goes back in. You never don't want to see a kid hurt, so hopefully he's able to stay healthy. Third and 10. Big down here. Isaiah Wise in on the stop. Fourth down. Eagle player down. That's Marion Johnson. He's hurt. He's down bad. The big key piece of this Eagle team on defense. You don't like to see players hurt again, like I said. So you hope. He's in a lot of pain. You hope he's all right. All right, it's fourth down. Looks like they're keeping the offense on the field. Makes sense. You want to dare the Eagle offense to score at this juncture of the game. Timeout, Port Richmond. This is starting to feel like a basketball game with all the timeouts at the end of the quarter. This is essentially could be the game here. If Eagle doesn't get a stop, I'm not sure how many timeouts Eagle has, but I don't think they have their full amount of timeouts, and it'll be tough to stop the clock if the clock is under 2 minutes. Because remember, the time on the screen here is the unofficial time. Port Richmond and Eagle are no strangers to close games. And in 2019, Port Richmond won 26-22 on a last-second play, whereas in last year, Eagle won 20-14. So they're no strangers to one-score games. This is par for the course for these two. Second on the shotgun. And the punt is blocked. There's a block punt. Eagle takes over inside the 20. And this is where heroes are born. This is going to be the difference between a long weekend and a really short weekend. Once again, cannot stress the importance of this particular game as it pertains to the standings. One team that gets 3 wins will jump in the standings, possibly into the top 5. Crowd getting raucous, and it's timeout Port Richmond.
Just follow them out. Go try to get the clock.
Okay, there's 40 seconds left in the game. So, Eagle has trips left. Definitely 100% passing downs here. Kamar drops back, and he's sacked hard. Nobody. And clock is running. Eagles moving like they have all the time in the world. They have to clock the ball. It's going to be 3rd and 15. Eagles going to need a Music City miracle here to pull this comeback off. Kamar in the shotgun. Take the snap. Oh, and off the hands of Alex Webb. That could have potentially been 6. That was great escapability there. Not sure if that's a word actually. By Karan, but we're gonna go with it. And also, great job by right tackle David Wallace to give him some time to step up in the pocket and make a throw. This could potentially be the last play of the game. He's back. And he's down as the offensive line crumbled around him. and he had no pocket to throw. And that's going to do it. And Port Richmond is going to take the victory at home, 12-8. And Eagle is going to drop to 2-1, while Port Richmond is going to move to 3-1. Well-fought game by Port Richmond. And I'm sure Eagle's going to have to go back to practice and kind of figure out where they want to go from here, because there were definitely a lot of points left on the field. We want to thank you guys for tuning in, and once again apologize for all the technical difficulties. But please tune in again next Friday night as we're on the road at John F. Kennedy High School in the Bronx. And this is the voice of Eagle. Greg Poley is here for the rest of Sage Media Solutions. Enjoy the rest of your weekend.